Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, it is so cold right now. It's 47 degrees where I live, and in California that might as well be blizzard weather because it's so cold. I can't even function. It's probably not even cold to like half of you guys, but for people that live in California, that's freaking freezing, or at least in SoCal. So today we have a brand new product from Colourpop, and I'm super excited about it. It's a brand new Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. The shade range right here, there are 30 shades. I've been really excited for these for a while. If you guys remember, a couple weeks ago I did a photo shoot. Well, it was for these, so I've been like patiently waiting for them to come out. It's been a while since we did the photo shoot. I'm honestly shocked that it took this long because Colourpop, like, you guys know, Colourpop pushes things out like every day. These are their new concealers, and they are part of the Pretty Fresh line, which was the line that came out with the tinted moisturizers and the primer and the spray and stuff. So I'm really excited, especially with all these fires going on right now in California, or like in LA especially. My skin is literally drier than the desert right now. My skin's really going through it. It's been the driest it's been in a really long time, so perfect timing. Give you guys some information about these. So the Hyaluronic Creamy Concealers, these launch on November 5th at 10 a.m. PST. There are 30 shades. They retail for $9 each, and there are 6.5 grams or 0.30 ounces in this concealer in comparison to the No Filter concealer. The No Filter concealer has 4 grams or 0.14 ounces. You are getting almost double the amount of product in here, 0.14 ounces compared to 0.30 ounces. That is a really good deal because these ones, I was hoping that that would be the case because these are $9 and the regular No Filter concealer are $6.50. So I'm glad that you do get more product in this one, and you can kind of tell it's a little bit chubbier. There is more product in here. As always, you guys can use code Katrina to save 10% off on Colourpop. So this is what the component looks like. It's a little bit shorter and a little bit chubbier than the normal No Filter concealer. We have like a really light peachy pink lid, and then you can see the color through the bottle, and it just says Pretty Fresh. And I actually really like this packaging. I think it's really cute, and it matches the rest of like the Pretty Fresh lines. It says that these are a full coverage creamy cushion concealer. It instantly brightens skin for a fresh, natural finish that lasts all day. It's infused with hyaluronic acid and coconut water to hydrate the skin, and it's available in 30 shades. It's dermatologist tested, gluten-free, oil-free, paraben-free, and ideal for all skin types. I'm really excited because I am a huge fan of the No Filter concealer, their regular one. As I go into my more mid-20s now, my under eyes get drier and drier every day, so I kind of have stopped using the No Filter one because it is pretty matte. But I still do use it every so often. Like if my skin's not feeling that dry, I love that concealer so much. It's also the concealer that I use on all of my clients. A lot of my clients do have more drier skin too, so I will have to mix the No Filter concealer with a drop of oil, and that makes it a little bit more emollient. So I'm very happy that they came out with a more hydrating creamy concealer because I have to a lot of the times make it a little bit creamier for my clients. So I have used this like already. I used it when I did the photo shoot. I didn't apply it on myself though, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be doing a demo and a wear test because I have a event to go to in a little while. It's early as hell right now. It's 8 a.m. I never film this early, so I'm like kind of all over the place. It's because I literally just woke up. So I will include some swatches. I did a little video clip of the swatches. I have them side by side, lightest to darkest. When it comes to like complexion products, I feel like video swatches aren't very helpful. So I will also include the still image of the concealer shades with their shade name over it as well. So yeah, I will insert that somewhere in this video right now. There are 30 shades. They go from fair, light, medium, dark, and then deep dark. And then there are neutral, cool, and warm undertones throughout the concealers. I believe I'm in the shade Light 45 Warm. I think this is the one that they used on me on the photo shoot. So that's what I'm going to be using today. I'm going to go ahead and apply foundation and primer and stuff. I'm using the Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Primer today because my skin is so dry, and I've been loving this primer because it is super hydrating, so I thought it would only be fitting to be using the primer today with the concealer. I'm not going to be using the Tinted Moisturizer because I am going to an event. I swear this primer is everything. Along with this launch, they're also launching the Pretty Fresh Precision blending sponge. I'm not sure how much this is, but this is what she looks like. And it's a cute little tiny sponge, perfect for blending out concealer. In comparison to like a normal beauty sponge, this is like the size difference, and it's a lot smaller when it's not wet. When I find out the price, I will let you guys know. I'll put it in the description box. Okay, I'm gonna go and apply foundation really quick. I'm just using the Lancome Idole foundation, and then we'll apply the concealer. So I went ahead and just applied foundation. I also kind of left it a little bare around my nose because it is kind of red right there, so I want to see how well it covers. So again, I'm going to be using the shade Light 45 Warm. In comparison, I do use the shade Light 18 in the No Filter concealer. So let's apply. I'm going to be using the new little blending sponge. So, oh, this one's kind of yellow. I guess maybe in comparison to like my foundation. So I'm going to be using the little sponge. And the consistency kind of reminds me of the NARS creamy concealer, the Radiant creamy concealer. So you guys can see how well that covered up. It also covered up the redness I had around my nose. So it feels really lightweight. It honestly doesn't feel like I have anything on. I cover pretty well too. I haven't slept like this entire month, so I got some dark circles. I'm going to apply a little bit more right here. And when I did some swatches, if I remember correctly, it did look like they got a little bit darker once they kind of dried. They do dry down, but not in like a super matte way. They just kind of like set. It actually covers up really, really well. I like it, and it really doesn't feel like I'm doing anything. It honestly just looks like, feels like I'm just like blending nothing. Like, it's so weird. It's super, super lightweight. It doesn't feel like I have anything underneath my eye. You know how sometimes when like concealers are like too thick or too matte or too heavy, you can feel it and it like feels heavy under the eyes? This doesn't feel like that at all. It truly feels like I have nothing under my eyes. It's so weird. The little sponge too, I don't know if I'll go out of my way to use it like every day because it's just more hassle to like wet another sponge. So I'm actually going to apply it with my other sponge on this side and see like if it's faster. Yeah, it's just faster with like my regular sponge, especially because the tip is pointed. But I feel like with my other sponge, this one is a Makeup Shack blending sponge. I feel like I got more coverage on this side than the side I used the other sponge with. Maybe it picked up more product. I feel like this side has way more coverage, so I'm actually going to apply a little bit more on this side, and I guess we're seeing how well it builds up too, if it gets cakey or anything. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about the other little sponge. I feel like it's like extra work to have to wet another sponge and stuff. I like the idea of it. Yeah, you guys can see now, I don't think this one picks up as much product as like this sponge does. Or maybe I didn't apply the same amount, I don't know. So like my Makeup Shack sponge distributes the product more evenly and gives you more coverage without taking away the product. Also applying some on my chin, like whatever's left. I have like a breakout right here. Look up close and see like what it looks like. It honestly just looks like skin, but like if you probably slept for 8 hours, which I don't. Sitting on top of the foundation nicely too. I'm gonna set my under eyes. I always set my under eyes regardless because my under eyes have lines and I will crease. So let's just set this. I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I just set that. Let me see what it's looking like now. Still looks good. Still looks really smooth. It doesn't feel super hydrating to like where it feels like it's gonna like move around or slip around or something, but it just feels like nice under the eyes. Like, it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like dry or anything. It just feels and looks nice. So right now it's 8:18. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, but so far so good. I do like the way it's looking. We'll see if anything changes in the meantime of me doing my makeup or anything. Hopefully I don't have too much fallout because that's gonna be annoying. I have like concealer and shit. So I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back. So I just have the rest of my makeup done. And look at the concealer up close. Still looks really good. Still looks nice and smooth. Not like caking up or anything. It didn't get weird with like the powder. I didn't bring my eyeshadow super far down like I always do since I am testing a concealer. Right now it is 8:48, so it's been on for like, what, half an hour I think exactly. So it looks really nice. I'm trying to like hurry up because I need to leave in like less than an hour. I still need to go like change and everything. So, by the way, I do want to mention, I did really like this sponge to bake the sides of my nose. I was like, what can I use this for? Like, oh my god, baking the sides of my nose. It was perfect because it gets like right up into like the corner, and yeah, it's really good. I liked it for that. So that was a win for me. You guys know I love to bake the sides of my nose. So if you guys are interested in what I'm wearing on my eyes, I'm wearing the Colourpop Orange You Glad palette mixed with the new Rouge and Rogue Familiar Spirit palette. And then for lashes, I'm wearing the Unicorn lashes in the style Bubble Pop, I think. So yeah, that's what I have on my face right now. But yeah, so far so good. I do really like the concealer. It's sitting on my skin really well, and like I said, it doesn't feel like I have anything on. Some other shade comparisons of shades of other concealers that I'm in. Does that make sense? I will leave those down below, and I'll also leave some foundation comparisons as well, just in case you guys would like to base off like what concealer you are based off of like my foundation shade and stuff. I go finish getting ready for the event I have to go to right now. We'll check in probably when I get back home. I do want to wear this for at least 8 hours. That'll probably just be the drive to LA and back. Just kidding. Probably not though. It probably will take like at least 4 hours to go and then come back. So yeah, if I do have time, I will check in like maybe when I leave the event or something, but I will check in with you guys again. So yeah. Anyways, like I said, so far so good. I will see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, I am back. It has been a long ass day. It's 5:21 right now, so I've had this on, I think, what, 9 hours now? So it's been 9 hours since I first applied it to a Hot Topic event earlier, and little did we all know that it was going to be a My Chemical Romance reunion reveal, and they gave us freaking tickets for the reunion concert, and I literally have never been happier in my entire life. So I didn't cry there because I don't like crying in front of people, but I did shed a little tears once I got in the car because I was so happy. So yeah, with that being said, I may or may not have shed some tears, so it kind of affected my concealer a little bit. I also fell asleep earlier too, but I still think that it's held up pretty well. Let me look at it up close. My skin is just really going through it right now. It didn't crease, so that's really good. It did, I don't know if it's from my mascara smearing or if it's just like wearing off a little bit, but it is a little bit darker like right here. But then again, like I said, I also fell asleep earlier, so I don't know if it was from that too. But it didn't crease, so that's all that I really care about. It did, like I said, it did, yeah, I think it did. It did wear off a little bit, like in this area right here, but I didn't notice that until like maybe an hour or two ago. Like, so that was still like 7 or 8 hours in. Either way, I still think it held up pretty nicely. Like, it still looks good from afar. I don't think anybody's gonna be this close to my face, unless it's my boyfriend. And in that case, I don't care how I look. So I still think it's pretty good. I think the No Filter concealer still wears a little bit longer, but that one's also more matte and more dry, whereas this one honestly did not feel heavy or anything at all throughout the day. It didn't feel gross or cakey or anything. It honestly feels really, really nice, and I can see myself using this like on an everyday basis, like an everyday concealer, you know, where like I would probably use something a little bit more like heavy duty if I was going like out or something, but I still think this is a really good like concealer. I really like it, and I like the formula, especially right now, like I said, with the fires and everything. By the way, I checked the weather earlier. Humidity right now is 2%. That's how dry it is right now in LA. So when I say my skin is dry, I appreciate all of the hyaluronic acid products right now, because my skin is just, it's not it right now. Not it. This is gonna be my final check-in today because I'm tired, and today's Halloween, so I'm gonna be passing out like candy and stuff to the trick-or-treaters. Pretty much it for my review. I do like it. I think if you have dry skin, I think you'll really, really love this because it does feel really nice under the eyes if you're looking for a really good everyday concealer, because I use two different concealers. Like, I use like a more full coverage kind of like thicker, not thicker, but just something a little bit more like full coverage and like more matte if I am going out or something, because I like being pretty matte. But when I'm just going to work or something like that, I do just wear a tinted moisturizer and a more creamier concealer or something a little bit more like lightweight. Like I use the Fenty one because the Fenty one is pretty lightweight. I like that one a lot. I use the Milk one because that one is also very like flexible. It's the Flex Concealer. It's pretty like light and it's not like super full coverage, so I use that one like on a daily basis. So I can definitely see myself using this one for like an everyday concealer, but it does still have really good coverage, so that's really good. So I do like that because a lot of times when they are more like lighter and like not as heavy under the eyes, it's usually not pretty good coverage. So I'm glad that this one does have great coverage. That's pretty much it. My review is I think it is a really good concealer. This is definitely like one that I would say is a good everyday concealer if you have dry skin, or even if you have more oily skin. I don't think it's gonna like crease up on you or anything like that. I think this really is a good concealer for all skin types, but if you are dry or more normal, I think you'll really, really love this. So excited to use this on my clients. Thank you so much, Colourpop, for sending all the shades. Truly, it means so much to me because I put these in my kit, so me and my clients say thank you. Really, like, it's such a blessing. Thank you so much. I spend so much money on stuff for my kits, so something like this whole collection of concealers really does mean a lot, so thank you. I'm so excited to use these on my clients because I think these will work really well on my more drier clients and also more mature skin clients as well. That is an issue that I have with the Colourpop No Filter concealers. I don't really ever use that one on more mature skin because I do feel like it's a little too thick and heavy. I'm really excited to use that on those clients as well. Anyways, like I said earlier, I will leave all the information in the description box down below. Shade comparisons of other concealers. I'll leave foundation shade comparisons as well, just in case you want to base it off your foundation shade. If you guys have any questions about the concealer or anything, leave me a comment down below. Try to get back to your guys' questions. And yeah, leave me a comment if you guys are going to pick these up, if you guys are excited about it, or if you're going to pass on it. Comment down below. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you guys did like this video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.